Hey everybody, General Motors Jeff here, and I know that if you've tuned in my channel right now and to this specific video, you're more than likely a truck fan, more than likely a GMC Sierra, or of course, a Chevrolet Silverado fan. I know I've been talking a lot about the 2022 trucks that are coming out, but today, I want to talk about something different. I have an awesome truck to show you today. I'm super excited to go over it. It's actually for sale, if you can believe it or not, and I want to know if you would pay what it's going for, but that is what we're going to look at today. All right, so as you may have seen from the start of the video, the picture, the thumbnail that I had, this is a 2018 Chevrolet Silverado that's been converted to make it look like a 1972 C10 or the Super Cheyenne truck. And here's the thing. We've seen this before. Dealers throughout the States and up here in Canada, as of 2014, when that generation of Chevy Silverado had come out, there was dealers, and you can see from the pictures here, that were creating their own version of the, of a C10 with the two-tone paint, some different wheels and some different tires. But that's basically where it ended. What we're seeing with what this individual has done is this individual has actually taken components off the front end and the rear end, not to mention the paint and the wheels and that kind of stuff, but they're genuine parts on the front and rear end off of a 72 C10. And this thing looks phenomenal. The other cool thing is you might be noticing as you're watching the video is the fact that this is a crew cab truck. They based it off of a 2018 Silverado crew cab truck, whereas back in the day, of course, you could only get a regular cab when it came to the C10. Now, this truck is being sold out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and a company called Max Motive, at least in their Max Motive showroom anyways. And I kind of just want to read what the description is for you, so you can see, as I'm showing you some pictures of it, you can listen to basically what it is and how it is they're trying to sell it. So it's basically saying, this is the seller's description on this truck. This stunning 2018 Chevy Silverado C10 Revival has the appearance of the beloved 1972 C10 pickup, as I just mentioned, with the power and technology of a new truck. And it was a sensation at the Max Motive World of Wheels. Now available, as I mentioned again, from the Max Motive Pittsburgh showroom, the chassis, engine, transmission, and the basic body structure, including the roof, are all 2018 Silverado. And this is where it gets interesting, because as I'm reading this, it says it's a Silverado 3/4 ton 4x4 crew cab. Now, to me, this looks more like it's a half ton, especially when we get to the motor, which they actually don't mention, but it looks as though it's a 5.3 that's in there. You're going to see pictures underneath the hood. I can show you here. It looks to be a 5.3. That's under the hood. So I'm very leery to say that this could be a 3/4 ton. Hey, listen, I could be wrong, right? But that's what they're saying in here. It goes on to say, state-of-the-art techniques integrate the front fascia, hood, fenders, doors, bed, and tailgate from a 1972 C10 to create a truck with classic looks and smooth drivability, economy, comfort, and convenience of a 2018 Silverado. Everything from 8-inch touchscreen to navigation is here, plus electric transfer case, electric hill descent control. I'm going to stop right there for a second, because electric hill descent control would lead me to believe that this is actually a Z71 that they're using, because that's the only way you can get the hill descent control. And all the power options. And since it's a crew cab, which was unavailable in 1972, it sports a big back seat, retracts to give you a spacious load for. From the front or rear, it looks like a 1972 because all the components are genuine, as I did mention. Yet they have been artfully integrated into the 2018 structure to yield a smooth riding, even luxurious, yet useful and fun truck that will have everyone doing a double take. And there is no question about that, because when I saw this, I did post a picture on my Instagram and people were going wild. There's a lot of people that like this, including myself. I just like something different, right? It says this 2018 Chevy Silverado Revival is a great opportunity to own a great truck that is both unique and useful. And it goes on to talk about the photos. Now, here's what I found interesting about it. Again, as I mentioned, they've already done this before, but obviously there was a lot of work put into this. You can see the chrome bumpers. You can see, obviously, I would imagine it's got to take quite a bit to integrate, the fenders and the front end and the headlights and the grille. That's obviously a lot of work, and I think it's been done meticulously. If you look at it, everything is clean. The lines are clean. I just think it's a great looking truck. But here is the interesting thing that I mentioned off the top of the video, the price tag. Okay, so for my Canadian friends, actually, I probably should do the math. I don't have it handy, but my guess, if I can quickly do it in my head, we're in the neighborhood of $200,000 Canadian. That's because we are looking at $150,000 US. By the way, if my math's off on that, I didn't check before the video. I should have, but whatever. You can figure that out. It depends on the interest rate the day you're watching this, right? But $150,000 US is what they're asking for this truck. Again, I think it is phenomenal. I don't even know what kind of a price tag you can put on it, but would you pay that? I'm very curious to know. What do you think of this truck? I think it looks awesome. I love the pictures of it. But as always, I will be bringing you more content when it comes to the newer trucks that are coming out, the 2022s, what's happening, and I'll be doing more reviews for you. But as always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone.